Avid Art Aficionado Studios proudly presents this very first book talk on Rules by Cynthia Lord. So what I'm going to do basically with the book reviews, I'm going to tell you the class or the rating. I would rate this book a 1. Definitely very easy to read, but anyone can read this at any age. That's why I chose this. Numerous awards. Cynthia Lord, famous author. So I'm going to start out by reading you the back. 12-year-old Catherine just wants a normal life, which is nearly impossible when you have a brother with autism and a family that revolves around his disability. She spent years trying to teach David the rules from "a peach is not a funny-looking apple" to "keep your pants on in public" in order to head off David's embarrassing behaviors. But the summer Catherine meets Jason, a surprising new sort of friend, and Kirsty, the potential next-door friend she's wished about for years. It's her own shocking behavior that turns everything upside down and forces her to ask, what is normal? So the back basically said it all. 12-year-old Catherine, it's summertime now, she lives in Maine, and she really wants to make friends with the girl that's moving in next door. Her brother has autism, and I'm just going to take a quick second and explain what autism is. Autism is a neurobiological disorder that you're born with. It's present in the brain, and it interferes with your skills to communicate and socialize. You might have trouble reading social cues or understanding what is appropriate and what isn't in certain situations. Some people who have very severe autism can't speak at all, but then there are really what we call high-functioning, intelligent people with autism, such as Einstein. Einstein was believed to have a form of autism. Autism is not the same thing, I just want to let you know, as low intelligence. Those are two entirely different things. They can coexist in the same person, but autism is, it's growing fast. 1 in 110 children will be diagnosed with autism. So those are some autism facts. So her brother has autism, and the family is always, concerned, centered around him, getting him to his doctor's appointments, his therapy, and at David's therapy office, Catherine meets Jason, who's a boy in a wheelchair. He can't talk. How he communicates is pointing to words on a chart, and Catherine soon makes friends with him. Now she's also embarrassed by this. She doesn't want to let Kirsty know, who's the girl who's moving in next door, because she thinks that might jeopardize their friendship. And there's also a bully named Ryan who occasionally makes fun of David. And Catherine really stands up for David when Ryan is just rude. So it's just about her trying to get on with life, with her brother's disability. And what this book is basically trying to show you is that people with disabilities, they're in this world for a reason. And Catherine is a great representation of how we should treat them, how we treat every other person who needs something, special needs. So Catherine is a really great role model. So main message in this book is acceptance for people with disabilities, and the author also ties this into, a girl who just wants to have a normal life. So that is basically Rules. It was a really quick review. Rules by Cynthia Lord. So I hope you read the book. With books that are major page turners that are very intense, and you're hooked on it, you don't know how it's going to end. I will not be spoiling the endings of those. I'm debating whether or not to do that, but this book isn't very intense. It's just the life of this girl, and I would really suggest that you read it. So thanks for watching this very first book review. There will be many more, and I hope you stay tuned. Thank you.